I don't think I've ever been as nervous for the regular season as I was when I returned from injury. Felt like a rookie again. Only this time I knew I had even more to prove. The thought of never stepping on an NFL field was all the motivation I needed to not only get back, but to be an even better leader than I had ever been.
Tonight, from Metlife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at Metlife Stadium. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Plenty of excitement in this stadium and all throughout the league as we kick off another NFL season. And there's no shortage of storylines to keep an eye on across the NFL. But, Charles, what has you most intrigued about this matchup we're about to see?
Well, it's almost embarrassing to admit because it's essentially low-hanging fruit. But I'm as eager as everyone at home to see the return of one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He came back for one playoff game last year, but he admitted that might have been a premature return. Now with an entire offseason, training camp to prepare, he's ready to lead his team again.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Best. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tyrann Mathieu. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Best airing one out for Crowder, and that's caught inside the 35.
You'll get nothing and like it.
All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Crowder. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Going deep now for Herndon. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. An 11-yard touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. A pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. He'll buy some time right, letting one go deep for the end zone. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Going for it all. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Jets trying, but the 4th down. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. He's going up top for Herndon downfield. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Out right here to Herndon. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. So they have the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 13 yards out. And the the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Best. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Best. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right, in this stage of the game.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Chris Herndon already his second. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Best. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Best. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Best. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
His throw incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
so now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Chris Herndon.
Couldn't ask for a better start to the season than this one, and don't want to put too much stock in it, but a Week 1 win really in the return for a quarterback that they
I was pleased with how I played, and it felt like Coach's confidence was returning also. I really believe we had a decent chance of turning the season around. It's funny that such a short and simple conversation can be such a turning point. But in retrospect, we probably had already reached the turning point by then.
Today, from Metlife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at Metlife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store. Between the Washington football team and the New York Jets. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Best. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
That's good.
A huge play there right off the bat. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Philip Dorsett with touchdown number 8 on the year. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Flush to his right. That's complete right around the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Robinson. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10.
So, Charles, you think about this ball game, really, the stakes could not be much higher, especially for a contest that takes place in the regular season. Wouldn't you agree?
Without a doubt, partner, because the adrenaline is pumping throughout this stadium, including right here in the announce booth. And let's face it, we can see a playoff berth clinched today, and that's got to be the top story. But if that's the case, it also means we're witnessing a comeback for the ages, capped in the best way possible, because less than 1 year ago, we weren't sure whether or not we'd see this quarterback step on the field again and play at the level we once saw him play. Now he's almost certainly to win Comeback Player of the Year, and there will be some MVP buzz if he secures his team a playoff spot.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So a nice throw there. And, Charles, you think about the pressure in a ball game like this. Is there any additional pressure here on the quarterback in this ball game?
I don't think so, because I don't think he has to prove that he's back to 100%. He's proven that over the course of the last 4 months. But is there a little extra weight on your shoulders, especially when you're a quarterback when a playoff spot is on the line? Oh, that is definitely true.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Airing one out for Crowder. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Best escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So we've come upon halftime here. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10
at their own 43. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got...
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Going deep now for Herndon. It got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. Good. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 48 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The throw complete to Dorsett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
9-yard gain.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon hitting double digits. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Now a throw right side, take it in here to start this drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Airing one out for Crowder. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Best going to throw right side here, complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they...
As you'd imagine, the locker room was hyped after that game. I had plenty of tough moments in my career, but fortunately I had a lot of great ones too. And I have to say, this was one of the better moments in my whole career. Thinking back on it now, it didn't matter what happened the rest of the season. We lost in the playoffs to a team that was absolutely stacked with talent. But that one moment was one of the best of my entire life. One piece of advice I always give to young players coming into the NFL is not to take the end of the year awards for granted. Between the star power on hand and the amazing history of the league, it's an honor to be there. I took the time to rest up and get ready for the next season. Tried to focus on getting my mind and body right, you know? And I needed it for what came next.
That was a comeback for the ages, and it was a treat to watch.
It was one of those situations where when you've been around long enough, you just start to see the game differently. It's almost like everything slows down around you. One moment that really stood out was my first time on Rich Eisen's show.
My next guest needs no introduction. Some of you may know him as the reigning NFL MVP. Others may know him as one half of everyone's favorite duo, the Heartbreak Kids. But I know you as someone entirely different. Isn't that right, Shoeless? Tell everyone at home how I single-handedly saved your career.
Yeah, that's right. You absolutely saved me at the combine by letting me wear your Run Rich Run cleats.
Which I still haven't gotten back, by the way.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that.
Oh, my beautiful babies. What did he do to you?
Well, I didn't know how to get them back to you, and they did kind of help me get drafted in a roundabout way, so they became my lucky practice cleats.
So much for asking for those back.
Yeah, you know what? I felt terrible about that, so I figured I'd make it up to you.
What do you have here? Oh, my goodness. These are amazing.
Those are custom Heartbreak Kid 3s. They're cleats, and there's only 4 guys that have them. Those are guaranteed to get you a sub-5 time.
This is the greatest day of my life. Thank you so much for these. Oh, geez. I've been so wrapped in the great Combine cleat caper, I forgot we have a surprise for you today as well. Someone wants to say hello.
What up, player? Peep this. On behalf of EA Sports and the Madden community, I want to be the first to welcome you to the Madden family as this year's cover athlete. Ooh, wait!
What? That is crazy. We grew up playing Madden, so this is unbelievable. It's so cool to snoop in the rest of EA.
It's in the game.
Yeah, I'm in the game.
You are.
Okay, let's get real now. I gotta ask, are you worried about the Madden cover curse?
I know some guys are gonna be mad at me, especially if I mess up early in the season, but honestly, I'm not really a superstitious guy.
Stay tuned. There's more to come with our newest Madden cover athlete.
Hey, they look good on you.